Huh?
I said it's a new year, so I got you something here you can hang on the wall.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
You see that?
Yeah, we had pictures of that. I got the small picture from the camera.
Yeah.
How'd you get them?
Ma had some of those.
Huh?
Ma had some of those pictures. These ones
Oh.
here. That's your dad and you right there.
Yep.
Night.
That's right down Lambton Road here.
Is that where it was?
Just down here, Lambton Road. The first farm on that side. The barn is gone now. There's a brick house there.
Okay.
That's where I started my life. Well, I was born in Snover, but then that's where my dad lived. He rented that farm there.
I was thinking it might have been on M53, but...
No, there was no barn on 53 like that.
Okay, Grant, I gave him and Pete a copy of this too, so they have it. They have a copy, same thing. And they thought that this was the home place barn over there.
No.
No?
No, that ain't the home place. That's my dad, and that's me. I think I was only, we're some of a year old or thereabouts.
Yeah?
1935, okay. I was born 34.
You remember 1935?
Oh, yeah. This here.
That's your sister.
No, I don't think it is.
That's what the picture said on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was going to say it was her, and then I thought maybe it was a niece to my stepmother, Allis.
No.
She had a niece that used to come down to the farm there and stay there through the summer. When she got out of school, she came down to the farm here and stayed until pretty much school started. Her mother lived in Cass City, and her mother done, I think, house cleaning work for different ones around town.
Yep.
And so she was home alone a lot of times, so she'd come down there through the summer.
Yeah.
Stay there until pretty much school time, then she'd go back to Cass City. And that's the other picture.
You remember that day, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember this. That's my sister and
Yep.
me.
That's you.
And that's the old WC tractor we had.
Yeah.
That's kind of the cab we had on it.
A half cab.
Well, the half cab, but the side curtains hung down on both sides. And then I had a canvas cover on the back. And it buttoned.
Yeah.
Something like buttoning your shirt.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's something like... I got a shirt that's got buttons of that sort on it. This one, guess this one ain't got it, but anyway, that's on the home place.
Yeah.
That's out, well, back in the field this way.
Uh-huh. Well, this was a lot of fun making it for you, Grandpa.
Yeah, I bet.
This was a lot of fun.
That's the kind of straw chopper I had on the chopper, on
Yeah.
the combine.
Yep.
You know, when you wanted to spread the straw, we'd bolt that on, there's a belt run off up here someplace, and down on a pulley here, and that straw fall on that and whirl it out on the wheat stubble. If you didn't want the straw, if you wanted the straw, well, then that combine would take that off, and it just drop down right in the windrow, and then you'd bail it right out of the windrow.
Yeah.
Or hay loader. I had hay loader, didn't have baler then.
Yeah. There's another page there. This is actually a calendar.
Oh my gosh.
This was a lot of fun putting it together.
Well, that's the same.
That's the same picture there.
Yeah, that's the same picture
But
there.
these two are different.
Oh, God.
What do you think about that?
That's right out west of the house.
Yeah, the house is in the picture too. I
Yeah,
think it's right
over
there. Yep.
And they had beans in that little field. There was just like an acre there, and I think that's on it's on the east side of the lane. Between the lane and they went down to where the road ends. They went down there straight from the barn
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
And lane went right down there and then turned where the road ends there and crossed the ditch there, the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my sister and my dad and me.
And you.
God almighty.
Who's this young guy here?
That's me, I think.
That's you. That's a
Can't-
good shot of the old barn.
Yeah, that's
And if you look, the tool shed wasn't there yet.
no, the shed come there in 52. Or 50, that's 53.
Yep.
That must been.
Is there
He's
building
got
stuff
lumber
on the
and stuff.
ground?
He's got lumber and stuff piled
Yeah.
out there.
Getting ready to build it.
Huh?
Getting ready to build it.
Yeah, I remember he had somebody bring lumber in there, and I think he got some back here in the home place. There's some logs on ground sawed into lumber.
This looks good here. Was this for a cattle corral or something? I see all the fence.
That's the barnyard fence.
Barnyard
I
fence.
remember painting that a couple of times.
Yeah?
There was a rail fence, then we got a bunch of lumber sawed out. No, he didn't. He ordered it up to Argyle from a sawmill there. The guy took in logs
Yep.
and he saw them out and sell the lumber. And people didn't want the logs. And my dad went up there and ordered, I don't know how many of them boards. Well, enough to measure all of them. The board went from one wooden post to another. There's railroad tie posts. They got them on the old railroad over here. They took them over. They got kind of bad. And we went back there and we just throw them off to the side. And we pick up the best of the railroad ties, which is good for fence posts. They even used them in repairing the fence back in here in places.
Yeah.
And took a heck of a hole to put them in there because they're so high. And anyway, you got that lumber all sawed out. And we got them railroad ties over there to our back here. And got that lumber and put a fence up there. And then we painted it. My sister and I, but Dad, he didn't like painting by hand.
Yeah.
He didn't like painting. But my sister and my stepmother and I, we'd go out there and we paint. I don't know how many days we work at it. You know, maybe in the forenoon, get hot, we'd quit in the afternoon, and maybe do some at night before it got, before it got dark. And so that's the way we got that board fence up there. And when I moved away, the fence was still there.
It looked good in the picture.
And that old granary sits on that side of the driveway. That was set right in here someplace.
Yeah.
At the time, I don't know. That ain't in the picture. Maybe it already moved that. I think it moved that across there. My dad had somebody moved across there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
These look like pickles where that G is. You guys grew pickles, didn't you?
They ain't pickles or
They're
beans.
not pickles, they're beans?
Pickles or rows would be whiter.
Yeah.
God sakes.
Do you remember driving that G when you were that young? You remember running that tractor when you were that young?
Yeah, I used to cultivate with it. I used to work ground, pull a cultipacker behind it. I think it was an 8-foot cultipacker. My dad'd be plowing and I'd cultipack behind him to hold the moisture in the springtime when we was plowing for corn and beans.
Yep.
He'd plowing and I'd start working it down, but first thing was get it rolled over and then get right on and cultipack it. If there was no rain, the ground was soft or getting dry. Why, if you didn't cultipack it down, the moisture would go out of it, and then when you got ready to plant, a few days later, the beans wouldn't come up or corn wouldn't come up till you get rain.
Yeah.
A lot of farmers done that way. So, yeah, I remember going up that silo a good many times, pitching silage out of it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the silo room right there.
Yep.
Right there above my fingernail. And that went come out the south side of the barn right there. And in the silo room, and go up the ladder, and where silage was, and I'd pitch it out and put a pile down there, and then we'd wheel it into the cows or carry it into a basket, apple basket or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it got drop majors, well then I call them drop raised majors, about yay high. So when Dad took them out and put a raised alley right in between the 2 rows of cows, running across the barn east, north, and south. And he wheels, went there and pitched silage in the wheelbarrow, and the wheelbarrow just goes through the door into the silo room. Put a pile of silage on that wheelbarrow and wheel it in there and dump so much for every 2 cows. I think a wheelbarrow load to 4 cows. I think that's all we used to do.
Wow.
If we didn't do that, we'd use the big beat for it. I don't know. We wheeled it most of the time. I don't know why we didn't. I remember sometimes we didn't. That's the other side of that little barn.
Yep.
The east side that little barn there, which I combined it all into one, and I built a lean out on it there. Now years later, there was this little barn like this barn, only it was much smaller. Used to put hay up in the hay mow and straw, and bean pods.
Yeah. Well, there's more pages in there if you want to look at them. There might not bring back as many memories as those, but so that's January.
Oh, this year, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's normally what you're doing in February. Working on old tractors in the
That was a
tool
year
shed.
ago,
Probably. I don't know.
think. No, that's this year. I think. Yeah, no.
No, that's
Yeah.
been a couple years ago. That's been a couple
Oh,
years
that's
ago.
another seed I got in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I ain't got this. I got the front end on this one right here, but I don't have the arm up and running up the side of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a little different position where the one is now that I got in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I got step ladder up there just about the same place as I got one there now.
Yeah.
That old coat that's held in the back room, and I burned it up, I think. It got pretty rickety.
Yeah, it looks like it's been used. So there you are here. You're on another G. Just like that other picture, the black and white one.
So this is March, February, March. Oh, okay.
Yep, there's March.
Oh, that's right back here. When did you take that? Must have been a year ago. Or
Yeah, it could
more.
have been. I'm not sure of the years of these ones.
You know, he's going around taking pictures when I wasn't
Yeah,
looking.
I just like taking pictures. Here you go. Look at that one.
March, April.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There you are.
Where's this at?
That was in the yard at Mom and Dad's when you brought it over that day, and we took some pictures of the diesel and the gas.
I brought it over there?
Yeah.
What'd
Just
I bring it over there for?
joyriding. Out for a
What I
ride.
was doing?
Yeah.
Sits out there in the barn, out in the shed right now.
Yeah, it's a good one. Here you go.
June.
There's May.
Oh, yeah, I got a picture of that right over there, me feeding the cattle.
Yep.
And your mother, I think, took that out.
Yeah, she did. Yep, she took that one. Got the cattle out there. It's a good heavy
That's me.
May. Whoop, we're missing a month, aren't we? Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a good picture. You and that tractor. Good old
Yeah.
17.
The 17.
Yep.
Yeah, it must have been changed oil in it.
Or adding to it.
Yeah, I don't use no oil to speak of.
No, it's pretty good.
Uses very little oil. Looks like I need to shave like I do now.
Yeah, it's winter time. Let her go. Yeah, that's a really good picture right
Oh,
there.
that's right back there. I remember you
Yep.
taking that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thought that was pretty good.
the same year because I got the same cap on. As I do that other picture.
You know, honestly, it was probably the same day.
Yeah, you probably.
Probably the same day you were getting ready to hook up to that.
Yeah, probably changed oil or added. I didn't add. Never add much to it.
No.
Once in a while, if I get over $100, then I add a pint of oil to it.
If I remember right, those were oats too that you were.
Yeah, them was oats.
Did you guys grow oats and use it all crop on the home farm?
Oh yeah.
Did you? What tractor did you use on the home farm
Well,
for that combine?
with that combine, probably that one because we had a combine like that, only an older one, before years earlier, and they had the WD then.
Use the WD on it?
And it had a different pickup on it, and this here has the round pickup, and I think the one that they had on the old on the combine of that similar to the years before, it was different than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one we had years ago didn't have that high auger on it to unload the bin.
Yeah.
Well, that's the hood's up on the back of that too. That's what that is, flipped up on the back.
Yep.
That orange up there.
Yep.
That flipped down. That's when you could windrow the straw.
Yeah.
Well, you could windrow it that way too, but that has a chopper in it. That the combine I got now, and you put that down, put a belt on, then the straw falls on that, and it chops it up instead of whirling it out. It chops it up and spreads it on the ground.
Yep.
I gotta learn old tractor. It's getting old, but you know it looks good.
Both the driver and the tractor look good up there doing the
Yeah.
combining.
August.
That's a good picture
Oh,
there.
Yeah, okay.
I like that one.
Yeah, I remember you out there taking that too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right out here.
Yep. Yep. There's the barns.
Yeah, there's the barn, and there must have beans or something there. There's beans right there between this ditch and the woods.
Yep.
And I remember I had hay in that other little field right there. Yeah, I ain't used that baler in a couple of years now.
Nope.
I don't think I'll bale any more hay.
No. Baling days are over. August, September.
Yep.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, I don't know where I was picking corn.
Just back here.
Back here, was it?
Yeah. You guys got that's.
I was going to say, maybe that was across right here in this field here.
I think it might have been back there.
Yeah,
But
it's here anyway.
you bought that picker brand new, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That new idea. It's got a
Don't have-
husking bed.
Don't have it now. I sold it last year.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here's that motor.
Yeah.
A motor. I wonder if it ain't the motor I'm putting in that sea out there now.
Could be.
I think it is. Got chains on the tractor anyway. Yeah, 'cause I probably plowed snow out and it was icy on the ground driveway or something, but I put chains on it. October, November. Oh, you got it picking corn that direction there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right out here along the north side of the woods, I believe. No, maybe. No, that's on the
I think it's down
that's
there.
on the south side of the woods.
Yeah.
Because the back airways, there ain't no trees right in there.
Nope.
Well, there is, but they're thinner and different shape. December.
That was just a
Oh,
good
golly.
picture of that plow.
Uh,
You painted that plow.
Yeah.
Good one for
Yeah, that's a pretty
wintertime.
picture you got there. That's I had it sitting on your side driveway. I don't know what one bottom plow that is. I had one, I sold it, and I got one back there.
I think that's
Yeah,
that
the two
Oliver.
That's that Oliver plow.
Yeah.
That sits right out here.
That's a nice plow.
And that one there, that might.
I think that's just that one bottom steel wheel
Yeah.
one.
Well, that sits out here too. I guess I got
Yep.
them both. Oh, very nice.
You got a couple plows around here, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, golly.
There you go.
January. Oh, my gosh.
That's an old heat houser.
Yeah.
How many times have you put that thing on the tractor?
Well, I put down from the time I bought the tractor quite a lot of years. Bought it new with the tractor. And I haven't put it on. This I think will be the third year that I ain't had it on the tractor. It ain't had enough snow to
Yeah.
get out and have to open up the driveway.
Yep.
There's my carport.
Yep.
I was thinking about trying to put some of that up again, but I don't know. Darn window gets in, tears it up, and I end up tearing it down. I'm going to someday maybe I'll build a garage right out here.
There you go.
Stick some posts in the ground.
What's the next one? I don't remember.
February.
Oh, a little C.
Oh, that must be the new C.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you remember driving a C when you were young?
Oh yeah, 7 years old.
7 years old.
That's when my dad bought one. And I bought a little C, and I remember that was the first tractor he bought. He always had horses before that.
Yep.
He bought that little tractor, and I remember driving that little tractor. I was 7 years old. I think I was 8 that summer.
Would have been about 1941.
Huh?
When you were 7, it would have been about 1941.
I think that's when he bought the little tractor in 40. Yeah, I believe it was in 41.
You always told me a story too where you almost got that C stuck and you had to put trees. You cut a couple trees or something up and stuck them in the ground to have the back tire carry you out. I almost think it was on M53.
Up on 53.
Yeah, you had to.
There's a sinkhole, my dad called it a sinkhole on the north side of that hill up there where Harmon used to live.
Yep.
Wasn't it Harmon that lived there?
Could have been.
It's on that side of the woods. There's a big house sits up on
Yep.
the hill. The hill's a lot lower now. Usually somebody took a lot of that hill off the top, and then they built a house on there. But it's on the north side of where that house sits, and down in there between there and Parker, where Parker lives now. Or well, he did live there. His boys got it, or nephews or something. But between the line fence and that hill, there was a sinkhole out there. And Dad used to go around and when he was working the ground there in the spring or whenever, and to get a little drier, where he'd try and get in a little closer, and he got a little too close one day, and he didn't get out on hook. Remember, I was out there, and I tried riding with him because it had that bench seat on it,
Yep.
and got out there, and he tried to get in a little closer, and then when he thought he was in close enough, he cranked the tractor to the left or the right to get away from the wet without getting stuck. And one time he didn't get cut out away from it quite quick enough, and he got hung up. And I remember when I got that old step jack I got out here, and the shovel. And I wasn't very big. I was little. I carried the shovel. He carried that old step jack I got. Went out there and got down the drawbar on the back, and tried to jack up the one wheel, and the jack went right on down. So I went up in the edge of the woods right there, and some old dead poles or trees or whatever, carried them down there, chunks of that, and stick them in there as far as I could under the wheel, get the wheel jacked up, but it wouldn't go up right because that jack would go down. But anyway, I don't know how long it took us to get it out, but got the tractor out, and then hooked the chain on the harrows and got the tractor on a little dry ground, got out of there. And I remember he used to have to leave a spot right there.
Oh my goodness.
And Grant worked it up there a few years ago, and that old wet spot is still in there.
Still there. Years later.
He sputtered about it. Got there in wet spot in there.
Yeah.
Was that like that when your dad lived there? And I said, yeah. Well, where's that water coming from? And I said, oh, that hill.
Yeah.
There's a spring in under that hill probably somewhere there. You know, close to where it'll run out on the field.
Yep.
And there's probably a spring right there too, but it's down a little deeper.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out where that's the shop right here to the north, or
Yep.
the south. I was thinking it's right over here, but it's over that way.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what was in there. Can't. I don't know what's back in there.
I don't know.
Seems like I had a tractor backed in there.
Yeah.
I know it's that tractor I got in the shop right now because it's got them kind. No, it ain't in the shop. It's out that other little shed right there. It's sitting in there. It's got that kind of seat. Yeah, it's right there. I can go out there and get right on it right now.
Yeah.
It's got them little different kind of headlights on it.
A little square looking, yep.
I ain't got no decals on it yet. Then did I?
I think you had fresh paint on it. You just put it together.
Well, I repainted it.
Yep.
Or I painted it all up, and hadn't put the. Probably wait until the paint got good dry before I put the decals on.
Yeah.
I know it's that one because it don't have that bar across the front. It ain't the old seat, and the old seat don't look that good. Someday maybe I'll paint that up. Yeah, and the old seat, it's got little wider tires on the back.
Yeah.
They're still 24s, but they're wider across. I think they're 10s or 11s on the back. And this new seat, this one here has only got 9 or 10s, 9s I think. I always had little wider tires on it, but I guess as long as I don't use it to do any farming, I don't need them. We got another picture here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is right back here in the maple shack.
Yep, the little bee.
The little old beezy. Yeah, it won't be long. We'll be getting that out again, huh?
Sure will. It's got to get warmer, though.
Oh, yeah. It'll be about a month. Yeah, a month from now we should be tapping trees or gathering sap.
Having fun. That's a pretty good shot. Fixing fence.
Yeah, fixed the fence or tearing it out. Oh, I got a whole bunch of wire. I must have been building the fence across back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and moved the fence over up on that highland back there. Gives the cattle more pasture
Yep.
land. I don't remember you doing that either. Little OG.
There's one of your favorite
I've
pictures.
seen this one. Yeah, that planter sits back in the shed right there.
Yep.
And you got the 8-row, so don't use this one. I like this one a lot better to plant with. Yeah, that's right back here where I'm going to put the corn this year, I think. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that.
Are you?
I hope. I'm going to put it up for sale with that auction guy. Your dad got connected up with, wasn't it, last year, and he sold that machinery out here.
Yep.
And your dad, I guess, is going to do it again this year, ain't he?
I don't know.
If he does, I'm going to put that baler out there for sale. I ain't using it, guys. I ain't going to bale hay and put it in the barn and try and sell it out of the barn. I got the barn with other machinery in there anyway. The barn's full, and I don't need the baler, and I don't need the hay. I got a bunch of roam bales out there for somebody, if anybody's looking for somebody.
Okay.
I want to get rid of it. I had a couple guys that inquired about it, and one guy said he don't need it, and another guy, he ain't said anything. I ain't seen him in quite a while.
I think there might be one more. Oh, hold on here. There you go. That's the last one.
Oh, yeah. The G pulling the wagon load of something.
Yep.
Because I'm coming up that way. Yeah, that's right out here, and this wagon might be sitting there with corn or beans in it. Quite green around. It must have been. See, generally we take beans off before we do corn. The darn crack a little bigger. I could see if there was a pile of corn in the wagon. It's probably beans because this wagon it don't work very good behind the corn picker.
Yeah. Too tall, I bet.
It's too high up.
Yep.
And the running gear looks good.
that's it, buddy. That's the back of the calendar right there.
And back to the 30s.
Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah, I like these pictures.
I bet you do.
Yeah. Pictures is amazing how things have changed.
Yeah.
Especially here. And this one here, golly sakes. Trying to figure out what. There's the barn. That's got to be on this side of the ditch that runs west of the barn back there.
Could be.
Comes around over in here, and that field comes right up to. Well, yeah. Come right up to a point in there, but we're a little ways from there. I think we're on the. This is on the east side of the ditch. That ditch is right there going around. Goes all the way up there. Just go past the cab of the tractor there, approximately from the picture, and then it turns and goes straight south toward the railroad.
Hmm.
Can't figure out what. Oh, I see. I can't figure out just what that is, but it must be the lever or something to the raise and lower the header on the combine. Guess what that is? Yeah, lever right there. I see that comes up here a little bit and then turns that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's got the spreader, like I said, spreading straw, where the newer combine I have now, it's got the chopper business up in the hood of us here and chews it up,
Yeah.
throws it out. I don't remember that.
I bet. I see the horses there, so that was
Uh-huh.
that was the horse's butt is there, so it's
Yeah.
definitely before your dad had a tractor.
It's the horses my dad had. I don't remember the horses. My grandma Vader must have been about the same year. I got a picture in my photo album back there, old pictures way back, and probably about the same year. He got me sitting on my grandpa Vader's car fender. She standing on the passenger side of his car, holding me on the fender.
Wow.
Yeah, plowing with the horses, one bottom plow. You only plowed. He probably had 12-inch plow.
Probably.
And that's I think I got a plow out there. I think just like it. I don't think it's the one my dad had.
Hmm.
That maple tree there, that's a maple tree back on Carmen, back in the cemetery there right now.
Okay.
Where the cemetery is, there's a big maple tree, a couple of them back there.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple right, between where your folks live and the home place. There
Yep.
used to be a couple of maple trees out in there. Well, they's over about where your dad's property line is between him and Brown now.
Yep.
And the trees are right in there, just about. They're between that fence and where the little red barn is over at the folks there now.
Hmm. Well, there you go, buddy.
Quite the calendar.
Yeah, that's for you. We did it for you.